The groove slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm. Just a little something to break the monotony. As you are joining, whether it's live or watching it at your leisure, let me wish you a very happy Wednesday, happy hump day, middle part of the week. And for hockey fans, today is like Christmas Day. Not only Pens fans, but hockey fans. The Stanley Cup playoffs start today for the tournament, for the finest trophy in all of sports, at least in this guy's opinion. Pens, Islanders, tonight. Let's go Pens. Every other night, hopefully for the next 7-8 weeks, we'll have this roller coaster ride. It is an awesome, awesome time of year. So looking forward to it. Not only the Penguin games, of course, look forward to the Penguin games, but I personally look forward to watching all of the hockey games that I can. I enjoy the Stanley Cup playoffs an awful lot. Certainly watching the Pens, but all the playoff games I think are very, very intriguing. Also, very intriguing. I don't know if you saw this story today, and I'm going to fill a little time here as people continue to join, but an international scientific team today announced a milestone in astrophysics. And maybe after we get done with whiteboard weather, you can Google this. But they have the first ever photo of a black hole. It was using a global network of telescopes that they were able to obtain it. The black hole is centered, and I'm reading this, at the center of Messier 87. It's a good omen there. It's the name of the galaxy in the nearby Virgo galaxy cluster. That's where the black hole was photographed, and it resides about 54 million light years away from Earth. So it is quite a distance away, and I want to show you the picture in case you don't know. This is what the photo looked like of that black hole. It's absolutely fascinating that they were able to get this picture of a black hole. Awesome, awesome stuff there. I've always been intrigued by a lot of the space stuff and what they're able to get with these massive telescopes so far away from where we live. All right, let us talk about a couple other things. If you haven't done so yet, head to PittsburghWeatherNow.com. We have our weather fun fact of the day today, talking about average forward speed of tornadoes. We have a new fun fact every day, Monday through Friday, so you can check that out. And also listed on the homepage today, we have just started our springtime photo contest. Here's a link here, but basically what this is, it is we're asking you to submit your vision of spring through your artistic eye and submit the photographs, not on Facebook here, but if you could do it to PittsburghWeatherNow@gmail.com. Send it to our email. They're much easier for us to sift through and upload. And then on Sunday of this week, we're going to pick one photo. We're going to give away a gift card from our fine friends at Chick-fil-A in Robinson, and we're going to try and do this over the course of the next several weeks. So head to the website, PittsburghWeatherNow.com, and there's the link right on the homepage about our springtime photo contest. Also on the homepage, you can see there's our fun fact of the day, and again, your link to vote for Pittsburgh Magazine's Best of the Burgh Awards, located right here, this blue little bar. So if you're so inclined to vote for yours truly, I would certainly appreciate it. Always like to bring up a picture of the day as submitted to our photo gallery from you folks, and today, one of the newer ones. This is in our landscape photo gallery. I thought this was just a great shot, submitted by Missy Gibson. It's of Oak Hill Cemetery, and you can see just the contrast there. Let me move the hand out of the way. That's not part of the picture. You can see the contrast there between some of the monuments and memorials and the orange or yellow hue of the sky. So almost a black and gold appearance, and I just thought of this right now. Certainly very appropriate that it's black and gold as we get ready for Penguins hockey tonight. So there you go. That is your picture of the day. Thank you, Missy, for submitting that. All right, how about our birthdays today? If you're a fan of the show on NBC, oh, now to escape me what it called. This Is Us. There you go. Mandy Moore, who's on that show, celebrates a birthday today. Steven Seagal, the actor and martial artist, celebrates a birthday today. I remember his movies. Hard to Kill was one that I'll never forget. One of the most memorable movie lines of all time was delivered by Haley Joel Osment. He celebrates a birthday today. And if you're wondering who's Haley Joel Osment, if you remember the movie, I See Dead People, he delivered that line. John Madden, the coach of the Oakland Raiders, and of course the broadcaster and the namesake for the video game, celebrates a birthday today. Dandy Don Meredith, who was a ball player for the Dallas Cowboys and then took his talents to the Monday Night Football booth and ever so famously sang, "Turn out the lights, the party's over." Dandy Don Meredith, birthday today. Babyface, the singer, songwriter, celebrates a birthday today. And a couple of notable local athletes. Sean Gilbert, if you remember him, he played, I believe, for the Rams. He went to Aliquippa and the University of Pittsburgh. And I did a little reading about this guy. Ken Griffey Sr., not Junior, Sr., who was born and raised in Donora. And what I did find out is that when he was in high school, Ken Griffey Sr. at Donora High School at the time, he was actually a star wide receiver, and his talents were much more, he thought that he was a better football player than anything else, and he actually ranked himself as a football player first, then basketball, then track, then baseball. He listed baseball as his fourth best sport, and of course, you know, he went on to do great things in baseball. Unfortunately, they were for the Cincinnati Reds and not the Pittsburgh Pirates, but Ken Griffey Sr. celebrates a birthday today. So that's your little bit sports lesson today. Today is National Farm Animals Day. It's National Bookmobile Day, and it's also National Encourage a Young Writer Day, and probably the most notable one on social media. Today is National Siblings Day today. So there you go. Those are your national days and your birthdays for today. All right, let us get to some weather information. I first want to start with a little allergy report today. I posted this earlier, but in case you missed it, the grass, weed, and molds are all still in the low category. If you're sniffing and sneezing and having issues, it's because of tree pollen. It's gone up another notch into the high category today. And as I said yesterday, these are primarily maple and poplar trees that are pollinating. So that is the issue that could be causing your sniffling and sneezing. Your current conditions: it is partly sunny right now. Northwest wind coming in at 12 miles an hour. Barometric pressure is steady, and temperatures again in the mid to upper 50s. Thanks to our fine friends at Chick-fil-A in Robinson, the exclusive sponsor of Whiteboard Weather. All right, let's head to the maps. And you can see it is quiet here in our neck of the woods, kind of a boundary down to the south. And here's your main storm system back across parts of the plains. You perhaps heard about that. There's going to be significant snowfall here on the backside and through parts of the Dakotas up and through Minnesota, but not here. This low is going to track toward the Great Lakes. It's going to bring a warm front through here and a surge of moisture in from the south. That's going to mean warmer air and also wetter conditions. Not tomorrow so much, but more so on Friday. This is tomorrow morning at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Still dry here. Everything kind of consolidated and spinning around that low in the plains. You can see here's that warm front moving into the lower Ohio Valley. That's going to lift through the area. And winds are going to start picking up tomorrow out of the south and east. I think it's going to get breezy as we head through the day tomorrow. 10 to 15 mile an hour wind, and it's probably going to stay breezy through the day on Friday. This is Thursday evening at about 6, 7 o'clock. Still dry here, so another dry day tomorrow for you to get out and enjoy. And again, that southerly flow, that's likely going to push temperatures at least into the upper 60s tomorrow. So good, probably 10-degree improvement over today. And then as we head into Friday, this whole moisture stream is going to start shifting further east, which will put us in that zone of wet weather, probably starting by mid-morning on Friday. There could be a sprinkle or two in the morning, but I think as we get into the mid-morning and midday time frame, That's when we could get into a period of maybe some steadier, more numerous showers. Can't also rule out the possibility of an isolated thunderstorm given the warm front making things warm and moist, and then the approaching cold front on the backside. And you'll notice this plume of moisture goes all the way in through parts of the deep south. Of course, there's a golf tournament down here in Georgia, which we'll talk about momentarily. I do not think it is going to be rain-free for the 4 days of the Masters, and I'll give you my outlook on that in just a minute. Again, this is Friday morning at about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and for Friday itself, I'm going to switch over. This is the Storm Prediction Center, and you can see this large green area indicating the possibility of a thunderstorm. Right now, it doesn't look like it's anything strong or severe in nature, just maybe a garden variety thunderstorm across the Ohio Valley will be possible on Friday. Now, as we move ahead, this is Friday afternoon. You can see that low in through the Great Lakes, the green across western Pennsylvania indicating rain will be moving across the area along with that approaching cold front, with the rain showers likely tapering off as we move toward Friday evening. This is about 6 o'clock. You can see the back edge of the rain getting ready to move through. So while we'll see occasional rain on Friday, I think by Friday night the rain showers taper off and end, and that should set us up for a decent Saturday. I think it's a dry day. We'll have a mixture of clouds and sunshine. This is Saturday morning. You can see dry conditions as the storm system moves away. It's all the way up near the Hudson Bay. You can see on the top of the screen there. And then unfortunately, there's going to be another storm system rolling in on its heels. You'll notice this is Sunday morning now. I've moved ahead 24 hours. This is 7 o'clock Sunday morning. Another fast-moving low coming in out of the south, right there near southern parts of Illinois. And that's going to spread another stream of moisture across the area on Sunday. So look for more rain showers. And again, this day you can see the isobars, these lines of equal pressure, fairly tightly packed. So look for another afternoon on Sunday that will not only feature some wet weather, but some gusty winds as well. Gusty winds are probably going to be a staple of the next several days. The winds are going to be pushing along at least at 10 to 15 miles an hour with some slightly higher wind gusts. All right, let us get to the whiteboard for today, sponsored by my good friends at Chick-fil-A in Robinson. Thank you so much. Give them a visit. They're great people there, and of course, they serve up some great food. Your sunset time, 7:54. Sunrise, 6:48. Our average high is ticked up to 60 now, so we continue to increase those average highs with each passing day. Again, a gusty breeze Thursday and Friday. I think winds will be sustained at 10 to 15 with some 25-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Rainfall on Friday, I think, will be around a half of an inch or less. And I think a similar setup on Sunday with about a half of an inch of rain expected or less that day as well. And there you go. Let's go Pens. All right, let's get to the forecast for tonight. 41 degrees, a partly to mostly cloudy sky. For tomorrow, clouds and sunshine, breezy, southeast wind at about 10 to 15, 67 the high temperature, so another day to get outdoors. Tomorrow night, balmy and breezy with clouds, 54 degrees. And then as we get into Friday, that's when the threat for showers returns, maybe even a thunderstorm. 70 the high temperature, so a warm and windy day. Again, I think wind gusts could be around 25 miles an hour on Friday. Saturday will be the dry of the 2 weekend days. Plan for Saturday if you have something to do outside. Partly sunny skies, 68 degrees. And then Sunday, showers return, 62. And then it does turn cooler with lingering clouds on Monday and a high temperature of 55. So that is your breakdown of the next several days from whiteboard weather and our good friends at Chick-fil-A in Robinson. Now, as I mentioned, if you're a fan of golf and the Masters, I'm going to quickly show you what I expect for the next several days there. It's going to be plenty warm. Temperatures are going to be in the 80s. I think the first round should be okay tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies. On Friday, for the second round, showers may impact the play that day. 84, mostly cloudy on Saturday. And for the final round on Sunday, 80 degrees. And I think there's a good threat of showers, maybe even a thunderstorm after 2 o'clock, which is about typically when the last couple of groups tee off. So it's potential. There's potential that weather could impact the final round of the Masters if you'll be watching over the weekend. So that is what I have for you with regards to our breakdown. We went over the pollen reports, allergy report, and also the Masters forecast. As always, I ask you to please share Whiteboard Weather with your friends, with your followers. Get the word out, spread the word as we continue to grow. I ask you also to check out PittsburghWeatherNow.com. Submit your vision of springtime for our Spring Photos contest. And if you're so inclined, please use the link at the top of the page to vote for the best of the bird. All right, I think that's going to do it for today. I thank you all very much for checking in. Is I'm reading that right? Somebody's checking in from the Dominican Republic. Go on with your bad self. Thank you, Janet. I'm assuming that's true. I appreciate it. All the way from the Dominican Republic. We are now international. It's not just the internet sensation sweeping this nation. We've now gone international if we have somebody watching from the Dominican Republic. Thanks very much. Let's go Pens tonight. My prediction, Pens in 6. There you go. Pens in 6. We'll see. I appreciate it all. Have yourself a great evening. And again, let's go Pens. Have a great night, everyone.